What's up, Cancers? I hope all is well. If you join this reading, obviously it's because you want to know what is the tea on what you need to know most about this connection. All right, so this is for my Cancers. All right, what do the Cancers need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about their connection? All right, what do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about love? Okay, I don't think those are supposed to come out. Let me just shuffle these real quick, because I don't want any repetitive messages. Not saying those weren't for you, but you know. All right, so Cancers, what do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? Let's get 3 jumping cards on what they need to know most. All right, commitment. What do they need to know most about this connection? I want different messages though. Commitment's fine, but what do they need to know most about this connection? We're going to take these, because I feel like those were meant to come out. Yeah, masculine energy, sincerity, dismantle your fears. All right, Cancer. So right away, you know, universe, spirit, higher self, want you to know that, you know, maybe you need to tap into your masculine energy at this time. Maybe it's time to tap into this logical thinking. Now it's time to kind of think with your head. And when you do things, be sincere about it. It's like, you know, either this person that you have in question or yourself, you know, has this type of sincere mindset. All right. And because I feel like you're so sincere, you bring out sincerity, you're pure, kind of like, you're just kind of real as it gets. You kind of need to dismantle these fears, or you're putting fear-based ideas into your head because maybe there's this type of masculine energy and it's just so strong and they're so headstrong and you're not used to that. And you feel like them coming off how they do, I don't think it's not genuine, but I feel like you kind of block it. You kind of put these fear-based ideas in your head when in reality this is a sincere connection. Like, this is the green light. This is the time to take action. This is the time to move forward, maybe with this connection I'm seeing. But you're kind of just putting fear-based ideas in your head. You're kind of like, I think you need to be more logical, or maybe you're too much in your head. Maybe you're too much of this masculine energy. Maybe you're too much not into your emotions. Maybe you're not really feeling out the vibe too much. You're kind of just like thinking with your head per se, and because you're thinking with your head, you kind of create these fears. All right, and you just need to kind of clear your mind, dismantle them, let them go. They're just your fears that you're creating for yourself. You get what I'm saying? So what else is going on for Cancers? What else do they need to know most about this connection? What else do they need to know most about this connection? What else do they need to know most about this connection? Let's get different messages though. What else do they need to know about this connection? All right. Protect yourself. We have player in reverse and novelty. All right, Cancer. So I really do feel like this person is being sincere, or you once were this type of player energy, and I think you're kind of scared that that might backlash on you. This person might see that, or might come across that type of energy. But I'm really getting this person, they may be perceived as a player type, but understand, I feel like they are being sincere with you. Like, they're not trying to hide who they are. They're not trying to show you any differently. I don't think they're a player, because we do have it in reverse. I think it's like, maybe they once were, but how they see you is like this novelty, like you're super fresh, like of course super fresh. You're just new. You're just something different. You stand out. You're not the same repetitive people maybe they've been dealing with. And I see you're guarded up. Yeah, you're protecting yourself. You're in this masculine energy. You're kind of like guarded. You're such a flower. You're so delicate, but yet you put barriers around you. You put a border around you. You put bars. You're kind of not trying to open up to this person. But I think why you need to dismantle your fears is because I think this person's really genuinely sincere about the actions they're doing, the actions they take, what they say to you. And maybe you dealt with too many player type people. Maybe you just been in too much of this masculine energy where you kind of, yeah, like your emotions, your heart, you're not thinking with your heart. It's so protected and like bordered up. So it's like if anybody did want to come through, it's just like they can't really. How could they? You're not even letting anyone. I mean, everyone goes through, those breakups, those deceitful relationships, but we all have to get out of our heads at this time. It's time to dismantle your fears. Why stay in that fear-based energy when you could obviously move on? What other messages do we have for let me just fix my camera. All right. What other messages do we need for Cancer and what they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most? Or what do they most need to know about this connection? But what do they need to know most about this connection? What do they most need to know about this connection? We have so much runaway energy with all the zodiacs. I feel like it's like, aren't you guys tired of running away? I think you're just running away from this connection because you're creating these fears in your head. You need to communicate. Yep. Or you need to, we have communicate. What is this? Sending a DM. Maybe you guys are going to get in contact through some type of social media, all right? Maybe you're kind of running away from this masculine energy because you feel like you may get hurt, but I think you're this masculine energy and you're kind of covering up your heart right now. You're not nurturing yourself. You're not grounded with your emotions. But I really feel like somebody will be reaching out, or there will be some communication. And I think it may be through social media. Maybe somebody will communicate because they like your posts on social media, and that's how, the connection starts. But I think it's saying like, be open to this communication. You need to communicate and to see the bigger picture, to get clear understanding. And then we have stand up for yourself in reverse. So now it's really time to get in the power of standing up for yourself. Now it's time to get into this understanding of like, okay, getting out of that runner energy and kind of putting the barrier down from protecting yourself from this player that you think is a player, because you're just in this masculine energy and you're just kind of thinking with your head. You're like thinking of all what ifs, like anything that could go wrong, that's what you're thinking about. But we have that check mark, that like green light, that sincerity. They're being super sincere. There's this new you're like just this new energy to them. You're something different that they've never seen. Like, this is something what they would want to cherish or keep keep close to them, because they just haven't experienced that energy like yours. So what else is going on with Cancers? What do they most need to know about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? What is the Cancer's most? Thank you. Yeah, you're putting this like energy on a pause right now. I feel like you're putting this person on a pause. And maybe that's why they're going to try to come and reach out to you towards like social media. Maybe you're like ignoring them and they're kind of seeing that. But yeah, there's this pause that you may have to put on, or maybe you have to put this pause on in order to kind of like recollect yourself so you're not running away. You do need to stand up for yourself more. And I think standing up for yourself is really standing up for yourself, like towards you. Like, you're in this fear-based energy. You kind of just need to get out of that. You're in this masculine energy. You just need to stand up for yourself. You're not being true to yourself. You're not being real to yourself. You're not being fair to yourself. You're kind of like scared you're going to get this player type, or you're going to get played by this type of person. And even then, Cancer is like, move on. I know it's hard to stay, I know it's hard no one likes to get played, but like really, why keep that with you? Why stick that to you? Why not just move on? But really, you're kind of just putting everything on a pause. It's like this person, what's the back of the deck? Yeah, hope in reverse. I think you just don't have high hopes for this person. You're not feeling it, but it's only because you've been through this type of energy. You feel like they had this type of rep and you kind of just don't want to get hurt, but you're so much in your masculine energy. It's like, even if they weren't like a player type, would you believe that? I don't think you guys would believe that, Cancer. I think you guys are just doing your own thing. Like, you're really doing your own thing, and you're just kind of like in your own zone. But spirit guardians, universe, higher self is saying like, this is a sincere person. This person is checking off with green lights. There's not really too much red flags. They find you, this is like a new, refreshed, a different like energy. It's something they just never came across. I don't think they want to play you. I think it's just you're protecting your heart. Yeah, give it a try. Give it a try on this connection. That was just a big confirmation. Like, give it a try. It's okay to it's okay to be guarded, but like, how guarded will you be? How long will you be guarded? It's like, you'll be the only one that will be blocking your own blessings. You get what I'm saying? So what other messages are going on for the Cancers? What do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know? What's going on with this connection? What do they need to know? For Cancers, what's going on for Cancers? What do they need to know most about this connection? Okay, thank you. We have share the knowledge. And sharing the knowledge, I think, is really just sharing this understanding, sharing the truth with yourself, kind of like, okay, or sharing the knowledge to that other person so they know you're not trying to like fully run away, or why you're putting this on pause. They kind of have an understanding on why you're doing it, all right? Because you've probably been through a lot. We have temporary situations. All right, like I said, even then, if this person does come out to be a player, even then, it's a temporary situation. Even if you feel like they're showing their true colors, or even then, if you feel like you have to run away from this energy, I think it's just a temporary situation. It is a temporary situation. It's a temporary energy. But Spirit is saying like, they don't know. They don't know why you're being the way you are. You need to express that. Yeah, we have gifts and praise. And then we have avoid poison situations. And I think avoiding a poison situation is avoiding that fear-based energy to kind of linger into this relationship or connection. And as you're kind of starting to understand that, you need to stand up for yourself. You're this fresh and new energy for this person, and there will be some communication. Gifts and praises will be coming through. You'll be receiving like this confirmation or something from the universe, or maybe this person in general, just like a welcoming, a home gift, like a, oh, you made it, But yeah, we're saying give this connection a try. Give it a try. Give this person a try. Or even if it's not this specific person right now, give love a try. There's player. Yeah, you've been played, or maybe you dealt with a lot of player people, but this isn't it. All right, this isn't it. What else do they need to know most about this connection? What else does Cancers need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? Let's get some jumping cards. Or what they need to know most. What do they need to know most about this connection? Thank you. All right. Something unexpected, and I feel like, yeah, you're in there's something unexpected is going to happen. You're going to have to take a fall from like a faith, like a like it's faith calling you. You're kind of just gonna have to fall through this type of hole and you weren't expecting it, but a major change is going to happen, and I feel like it's for the better. But right now maybe you're in a dangerous environment, you're in this dangerous commitment, that's why you're kind of like grounding yourself, you're kind of protected. Maybe that's why you have such a high strong masculine energy, because you've been through so much, and maybe you're just running away, and that's why you're not standing up for yourself. Yeah, avoid poison situations. Maybe you're just in this dangerous environment right now, you kind of just need to get out. All right, Spirit saying, like, before you even move towards like this connection, I think that's why you need to seek your way out and avoid any poisonous or any, toxic energies along the way that are toxic, and are toxic and aren't good for you. And yeah, just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But yeah, there's some type of dangerous environment that you've been lingering around for too long. And maybe that's why you kind of have these fears too. You're kind of scared on what may be next and you don't really know. But everything you're encountering is there's some sincere, like, genuine kicks to this person or to this energy. What do they need to know most about this connection? The circle of life. What did I say? Like, things happen. It is what it is. Not really like it is what it is, but things are temporary. Don't soak up in it. Don't sit there. If it had to happen, it will. Okay. And that's just how it is. Everyone has to go through these unexpected falls. Something unexpected will happen, and maybe this unexpected thing is the gifts and praise. Like, you're going to get out of this dangerous environment. There is going to be some type of fresh and new environment, some type of thing that will just stand out to you. Maybe you're reaching out to communicate for help, or I don't know, really. I can't really say because it's such a general reading. I mean, it's a broad reading, but I want you guys to understand that, you don't have to get hurt anymore. Dismantle your fears. Get out of your head now. It's time to really stand up for yourself. It's time to kind of be your own person now. It's time to kind of flourish, and you could still remain in that masculine energy, but make sure you're being like nurtured too. You're nurturing yourself. You're flourishing, okay, as you're doing it. But there's like a lot of sincere energy around here. If this is in person in question. But yeah, avoid toxic poison situations. If you already know it's toxic for you, don't even get involved. If this person starts to show red signs, don't even get involved. Like, you already know the deal with not having to deal, like, you already know how to deal with that energy if it does come towards your way. But I think you just have your guard up a little too high, and sometimes it's okay to put one or two bars down just to give your heart some freedom. All right, so what other messages does Cancers need to know? Okay, what do they need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? What's going on? What messages do they need to know most about this connection in regards to love? What does the Cancers need to know most? All right, thank you. We have not. You damn skippity. And liar, liar, pants on fire. So we have the 2 runaway cards, I feel like. And I just feel like you did deal with somebody that was just a liar, that just wasn't, that's why you protected your heart, because they were just full of shit. And I'm seeing that. And because you have the player in reverse, you've dealt with that type of player energy. But we have like this whole give it a try again. I don't think it means give it a try with that person, but yeah, you're damn skibbity. You like squeeze. Why would you stay with this person when they squeeze the fun out of everything? You get what I'm saying? But this is a confirmation, like, you damn right, like, you're supposed to move forward. And we get this not card, and I feel like, to me, you're kind of like trying to connect what you kind of tried to force a connection or force something, like, you know, you try to force things to be there that that aren't, or there's just so much things floating, and you kind of try to tackle everything, but Spirit's saying like not to worry, relax, everything will be all good. There is something sincere over here. Just dismantle your fears. You know, it is what it is. It's going to happen. It will happen. That's just the circle of life. We lose some, we win some, but that's just a temporary situation. Something unexpected will happen, or may already have happened, or is going to happen. Maybe this is just some communication. Somebody's going to communicate through you through social media, and you just weren't expecting it. And maybe that's just the sign to say, like, you know, or for right now, you're just putting that type of, or you're putting yourself on pause, and maybe you need to stand up for yourself, and that's why you can't put yourself on pause. But someone, yeah, you were like, liar, liar, pants on fire. You already knew they were full of it, and that's why you kind of moved away. But can we get some more messages for Cancers on what they need to know right now, or what they need to be most aware of in regard? Okay, lurker. Yeah, somebody is lurking, and they're gonna communicate soon. I'm saying, and maybe that's with something unexpected, like, oh, where did this come from? It just fell out of nowhere. But Spirit is saying, if it does come through, you know, whatchamacallit, if it does come through, you know, don't be too alarmed. I don't think they're this player type. Even if they come off of this player type, Spirit is saying, you know, give it a try. At least give it a try. You don't always, you could still protect your heart, they're saying, but you know, it doesn't always have to be super protected. I mean, how bad can you get hurt from some words, or someone just, you know, just whatever. It's just, don't take life too seriously when it comes to other people. Just kind of like focus on yourself, but dismantle your fears and understand that not everyone is trying to come after you. But I'm seeing this past person maybe was this type of liar, and maybe you're just so used to that energy, but now it's a new energy, and we got some lurker. There's some type of lurker going on. Okay, they want to see what you're doing. They want to know what's going on with you, Cancer. Maybe you put a pause on this relationship. Like, what? Why did they just put a pause on this? I thought everything was going good. Maybe you found out they talked to certain people and you didn't know, they didn't mention. But yeah, there's some type of gifts and praises coming through. You need to distance yourself from this dangerous and dangerous environments. They're all temporary situations, so don't take anything too serious unless you want to. Something unexpected will happen, I'm seeing, or it may have already happened, and something unexpected was you running away towards this masculine energy. Maybe you had to tap into your masculine energy, and you had to put some things on a pause in order to maybe you put like this deceitful connection on pause so you could protect your heart, because you realize how much of a liar they were, how untrue they were to you. You get what I'm saying? But Spirit is saying, like, give it a try though. Dismantle your fears. I feel like this masculine energy, whether this is you or the other person, they're sincere about it. I don't think they're not trying to be this player. They're not trying to hurt you. They're not trying to play this game with you. They see you as this new, fresh energy. It's different. It's not the same. So maybe you have been in no contact. They will be coming through, or you may be communicating through social media. But it's time to stand up for yourself, kind of express who you are. You know, if you have to run away from these dangerous environments or toxic situations, but stop running away from fear-based ideas that have not even occurred yet, that haven't even happened. It's like you're just making scenarios up in your head. And then back of the deck is listen to your intuition. And yeah, listen to your intuition. You know best at the end of the day on how well that energy fits with yours. All right, so now we're just gonna get a last message for Cancers on self-care. sweet treat. Treat yourself to something sweet. You know, maybe you need to bake. I like baking. Baking is very, it doesn't seem like it, but it could be very therapeutic, you know. Get into the kitchen and give yourself something sweet. It's always nice to get a little treat at the end of the day for something. You know, it doesn't have to be cupcakes. It doesn't have to be dessert. It could be fruit. But, you know, treat yourself to something sweet. You deserve it. I feel like you kind of need to soak into this delicious dessert so you could recharge your energy. I feel like you could get more into this type of like sweeter side. Not saying you're salty, but just saying you're kind of on edge, you're on ease, you're kind of like on guard, and you're like, you know, just serve yourself something sweet today. Even if it's not today, I mean, just in general, just give yourself a sweet treat. You deserve it, Cancers. All right. So I hope all is well. I hope you guys like this reading. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. And don't forget to click that bell for future notifications like so. All right, sweethearts. I hope all is well. And I'll see you on the next reading. Peace.